Hola my friends, how are you? I hope you're doing great. So for today's video, I decided to do an update doing a full face of makeup using products that are $10 or under. So if you want to see everything that I used on my face today, then keep on watching. I hope you're doing great, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Cheryl. I love doing videos like this, especially if it has to do with affordable makeup, because you know that the prices are going really high in terms of high-end and even drugstore makeup. I wanted to dedicate this video just to makeup under $10, so you can glam your face with products under $10. I just wanted to do an update on this because I've done a video like this a while back, and I remember the total back then for drugstore makeup. I did a full face and it was like maybe 60-70 bucks. So I'm curious now, because a lot of the products that I already have, these are products that I already own that I love. But when I was checking the price to see how much they are now, a lot of them are higher now, they're pricier. So at the end, I'm gonna add up everything and let you know the total cost of everything. So let's start with priming our face. For that, I chose the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. This came out very recently, I think last year if I'm not mistaken. And I like this version better than the original. I think it's great. It's not as thick and hard to spread around like the other one. The other one was too thick. This one's way more hydrating, and I feel like this one actually covers up my pores better. So this is the only product that is actually $10. Everything else is under $10. For foundation, I'm going to be using the True Match by L'Oreal. This is the shade W2.5. It's a light medium, and this is the super blendable foundation. They used to have this. It used to come in a bottle that you have to pour it out, but they changed the packaging, so now it comes like this with a pump, and I prefer it that way. It's way better that way. And this is more on the dewy side, not too much, but it is more on the dewy side. And I think I got this at Walmart for $9.97, so it's just under 10 bucks. And now for the summer, I tend to use more foundations that are more on the dewy side. Not too dewy because I do have combo skin, but at least something more hydrating and glowy. And this was really great. It says it's a buildable coverage foundation. I think it has more like a medium type of coverage, which I'm fine with because I don't really like full coverage foundations anymore. I like them to be either light or light to medium. I'm gonna use half a pump now for like over here that I need more coverage, and maybe over here. My eyelashes keep falling. Just keep falling. Every day that I wash my face or whatever, I find them all over my face. Is there anything out there that prevents that, like an eyelash serum or something that somebody can recommend? I would greatly appreciate it. So that's how it's looking without powder. Now for concealer, I'm going to talk about my favorite concealer, and it's the concealer by Revolution. It's the IRL Filter Finish Concealer, and this was in shade C4. And they had this at Walmart for 7 bucks. So, but I do remember this when I first tried it out. I think it was last year. And I remember for some reason, and I could be wrong, but I think I remember that this was like 5 bucks. And now it's 7 when I did the search. So I don't know, you see what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but I remember that I think this was like 5 bucks. But this is definitely my favorite because it's one of those hydrating concealers. It's not thick. It has great coverage, not full, but like a medium coverage, and it doesn't make your under eyes look cakey or heavy, because I hate those. And I mean, of course, all of these prices can vary depending on where you're getting it. If you get it from the actual company that's selling it, or if you get it at a retail store or something like that. I know Walgreens is always more expensive than Walmart, so keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm gonna keep everything with powders today. So I'm gonna set my face now, and I'm using the ColorStay by Revlon. This is the Blot one, and this one's a matte setting powder in shade 001. I think it's the lightest one. And I love this powder. This powder is great. I think I found this one at Walmart for $8.80 something. I'll put it up in the screen. It was $8 something. The coverage that this has, even if you put like a tinted moisturizer or something like that, which has a very light coverage, this will make it more like a medium coverage type of thing, because it does have great coverage. And all you need is a very little quantity of it. You don't need a lot of this. I'm gonna do half of my face so you can really see it. Am I recording? Yeah. So I like setting all of my face, especially with that foundation. If not, it can stay kind of tacky. So I recommend setting it. And I think this powder specifically is very underrated. Not a lot of people talk about it. And I think it's one of the good ones. And it's only like $8. So here it is, half and half. So you can see it with and without. Okay, for eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using the Milani Gilded Mini. These are the mini ones. And you can find them easily, a whole bunch of them in different colors at Walmart, also Walgreens and stuff like that, and other places. But definitely more affordable at Walmart. They had this for $8.97, and this is the color palette, the Wind Down palette. They're more like berry, not berry tones, but like mauve. It has two shimmers. One that's more like satin, which is this one. These are the two shimmers. This is more like a satin finish, and then the rest are matte. So I'm gonna do a simple look today. I'm gonna start with this shade right here. They don't have shade names, I believe. No, just shade 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So these are great by Milani. I think this is the second one that I own from them in the mini sizes, and I think it's great quality. I definitely gotta get more. So all I'm gonna do is just pop this above my crease, mainly above, crease and above, as a transition color. Another great option is the Hard Candy eyeshadow palettes, the small ones. I've tried 2 of the small ones. I think it brings 4 shades. It's 4 or 5 shades, I can't remember, and those are super affordable, more affordable than these, and the quality is pretty good as well. But today I wanted these tones, so I chose this palette. I love that color. Now I'm gonna switch brushes and use this one mainly in the outer corner and a little bit in the crease, because I have droopy eyes over here, so I have to create a look that is kind of lifting so they don't seem so droopy. And I think these palettes are very beginner friendly in case you're getting into makeup now, because they're not extremely pigmented where it's going to become hard to blend out. And those are the ones that you have to slowly build up, not these. These you could go in heavy-handed and they blend out so easily. I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other eye. Let me go ahead and show you the 2 shimmers and the velvet one. So this is the lightest one. Then you have this one, it's like a rose gold. And then this one is more like a velvet finish. think for today's look, I'm gonna go in with this one, the lightest one. With these, I prefer to use my finger, and then I'll go in with a brush to be more precise, and I wet the brush. But it's very nice. Now I gotta go, I always have to repeat this in case someone new is watching, but I have very hooded eyes, so I have to go above my crease so I can actually see the color, and that's what I'm doing now. These are great quality. For the price, you can't ask for more. I've tried brands that are more into like a medium high-end brand, and the quality is exactly the same as this. So, you know what I mean? Like, they could be cheaper, but they're not because of the name brand. And it's usually literally the same quality. You get the same look. And I'm actually, with the same brush, I'm gonna go in with that middle shade first, the rose gold one, right here, and add that in the outer corner to kind of blend those two colors together. And again, another product that I think is very underrated, these palettes by Milani. Lower lash line, I'm gonna use that light color, the first one that I use, and just place it down here. And now I'm going to use this one that I haven't used yet from the palette. Put it right there, closer to the lash line. And to finish the eyes, I'm going to use that dark shade, the darkest in the palette, as a little liner thing right here. And I'm only taking it halfway. For my waterline, I think I'm going to use the NYX. It's called Epic Wear Liner Stick. And I have this like nude color, which is called Rose Gold. It doesn't really look rose gold in my opinion. Let me show you over here. It's more like a champagne color. See? So I'm gonna use this in my waterline, and I love these. These are so soft. They don't hurt your eyes at all, and they last all day. And I forgot to tell you the price. These are for $9.12. You know I love the ColourPop liners. They're so creamy, so soft, very pigmented, and they last all day. And I think these are the dupes. These are definitely the dupes for the ColourPop ones. Now for mascara, I bought this one new because I had run out of my mascaras. And I went back to the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal because this is also one of my favorites. I have my top 3 favorites from the drugstore, which is this one, the Lash Paradise, from L'Oreal, and then from Maybelline, I like the Sky High. And then from NYX, I like On the Rise. Those 3 are my favorite. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes first. For lashes, I've had this kit or set of lashes that I think I got in Shop Miss A one time, and I've used it a whole bunch of times. You can find so many affordable ones at Marshall's, at TJ Maxx, Walmart, any drugstore. But if you can find it there, Amazon has a whole bunch of great ones for under 10 as well. So I can't remember exactly the packaging of this one, the style, because it doesn't say here, but they were very, very affordable. And I just cut them. They're actually like this, and I just cut them and to do outer corner lashes. Bronzer, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. And this is a shimmery bronzer, so if you don't like those, you're not gonna like this one. And this is the color Palm Beach Ready. These you can find in any Walmart for $4.97. So I just keep that over here in the back part. It's just a bronzer. You can put it wherever you like to wear bronzer. Just keep in mind that is shiny. For blush, I'm going to be using the Luna Magic blush. They have these at Walmart for $7.98. And this is the shade Aalia. They sell this brand, which is called Luna Magic, at my Walmart, but I've heard people say that they don't have that in theirs, so I guess it's depending the store. If not, you can find it online. You gotta go light-handed with these because they're very pigmented. And for highlighter, I'll be using the Wet n Wild MegaGlo highlighter. This is in shade Blossom Glow. So these they have in Walmart for $5.47. Jason loves hiding from me instead of the other way around. So I'm gonna put the highlighter right here. I think you can see it better on this side. I'm gonna use my favorite lip liner, which is by NYX, and this is the Line Loud lip pencil in shade Sassy. I love these. Super soft, and these are the ones that you could sharpen, and they're very, very creamy. And these retail for $7.97. So I just overlined my lips very little, like that. And for lips, I'm gonna be using the Lifter Gloss by Maybelline. These are great. They have hyaluronic acid in it and some other good ingredients. This one that I'm going to be using is in shade Bubblegum. And they only have this for $8.98. They smell good. They smell like cake, but it's not too overpowering, you know? It's like the right amount. So this is the final look. What do you think? You guys gotta let me know if you've tried some of these. Do you like them? And if you're curious to try them, I'm gonna try to link them in the description box in case you're interested. This is it. I honestly love all the products that I use. That's why I have them in my collection and I use them all the time. So hopefully this was very helpful for you, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.